Todd left screaming as abuser Theo gets worse in Coronation Street pictures. Todd Grimshaw's ordeal at the hands of abuser Theo Silverton is set to escalate further in upcoming Coronation Street scenes with another dramatic showdown on the cards. The fan-favorite character has been walking on eggshells when it comes to Theo, whose behavior has become more and more unsettling over the past few weeks. Theo would proceed to make upsetting comments to Todd, who was taken aback by his partner's repeated attempts to undermine and belittle him. On one occasion, Theo forced before him to sleep on the couch. Since then, the abuse has just spiraled, with the builder force-feeding Todd a kebab on one occasion and forbidding him from speaking to ex-Billy Mayhew. After inflicting his controlling behavior on Todd, Theo would then love-bomb him, with scenes last week seeing him buy a car for him. Todd, however, was left scared over how Theo might react when Harry spilled a milkshake over the back seats, with the Undertaker desperately trying to cover up the accident. Theo, to his surprise, didn't react badly at all. Well, not at first. When he discovered that there was a scratch on the vehicle and that Todd had tried to get it fixed at the mechanics, he quietly seethed. Over dinner, he quizzed Todd about the car. Terrified, Todd attempted to cover his tracks, but Theo responded with violence, throwing the food off the table and screaming at him. In sinister scenes, he picked up a bottle of milk and poured it over an unsuspecting Todd, who was forced to close his eyes. Upcoming scenes will see the abuse escalate further, as confirmed in new filming pictures. Actors Gareth Pearce and James Cartwright, who play Todd and Theo respectively, were pictured on location for the shoot. Theo and Todd are seen exiting a bakery with a cake when tensions escalate. An argument ensues over what appears to be the subject of Todd's past relationships. Todd does his best to defend himself. But in typical Theo fashion, the abuser sees red, and after issuing more harsh words, he gets into his car and drives off. Todd, reeling, is seen screaming after him. Will anyone be able to help him as his ordeal continues? Coronation Street fans and Metro readers are convinced that Danielle, Theo's ex, and the mother of his children could come to Todd's aid. Colette pondered earlier this week, "The only thing that confuses me is how he didn't do this to his wife. If this is his nature, surely he would have done this to her as well." Metro reader Susie also wondered whether Danielle will end up saving Todd from Theo. "I'm heartbroken for Todd. Great acting from both. He played hot and cold at the start about them getting together. Todd was left confused even back then. Wonder if things will emerge from Theo's wife."